Hello and welcome. This video is an announcement that I am going to be setting up another community multiplayer game in Imperator Rome. This will be the third community multiplayer that I've run, the first one being won by Yamnat and the second one being won by Yamnat, and hopefully the third one will not be won by Yamnat. But there's going to be something a little bit different this time, as instead of the vanilla map that we all know and love, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and that is playing with the, well, it's not really a mod, it's a save game that the guys over at Molon Labe have been setting up, and it is called The Death of Alexander. So instead of the world over here being massively dominated by Phrygia, Egypt, and the Seleucids, and Maurya, it's all been split up into lots of lovely little countries. The reason that I want to use this particularly is because in the previous multiplayer, we've blocked India from being a starting location, purely because you generally end up playing single player if you're over here. With this now being broken up in such a way, I think that restriction needs to go away. I think we're going to be okay. The sign-ups for playing in the multiplayer are still live, and if you would like to play, then there is a link in the description to my Discord server. If you check out the Imperator MP announcements, I will be able to, you read it, see what's going on, send me a message about which country you want to play as, and we can get you in and play. At the moment, I am thinking that we're going to be limiting the playable area to, if I just click there and go to regional map mode, which is apparently not part of this. Fantastic. Go to regional map mode. That's not the button. There. We're going to be limiting it to Illyria, Moesia, Sarmatia, Europea, and East. Cyrenaica also being involved. So if you think of a line going up here, then around, over there, and all of this will be playable. Although, if we end up in a situation where there are more than 35 people joining the game, then the rest of the world will also be available, and we'll have a game covering the entire Imperator map. And personally, I would love to get it to be in that situation. I think that would be an awful lot of fun. So, yeah. There are some restrictions, of course. We can't just allow people to pick whatever nation they want. This time we're going to go with a 350 pop, a 300 pop maximum population limit. So any country below 300 pops, you are free to choose. However, if there is a country that you really want to pick that is more than 300 population, that's also going to be allowed under certain circumstances. For example, we have here Atropatene. They start with 304 pops. If you want to play as Atropatene, you start the game with -4 points in the score tally. I think that's fairly fair. Seleucid Empire, 349, you would start with -49 points. Egypt start with 465. You start with -165 points. That sort of way. Considering the last multiplayer was the final score for the person who came in first place was 180, then I think it's a big enough deterrent to picking the largest nations, and not too big of a deterrent if there's someone really close like Atropatene that you want to play as. Some more things to point out. We're going to be doing a different scoring to this, because this is bad. So the scoring method is after every session, we're going to be taking a note of who has grown the most, both in total and also by percentage of growth. And then you get the standard 15, 12, 8, 6, 4 points for the top 5. I say standard, it's my standard, it's no one else's. So we're going to do that, and then at the end of the game we're going to have bonus points just like we did in the previous multiplayer. We're going to add a few different kind of things that we didn't have before. So we're going to have total income, percentage of total manpower, highest pop territory, most territories, most pops, highest pop density, highest stability, highest cultural and religious unity, total tech level. So I'm going to add all of the text together and see what the number is, and then you're going to score like that. The best road network, so connecting all the cities, strategic utility, efficiency, and all that come into effect. Largest army, largest navy, average own culture happiness, and the average foreign culture happiness. Both of these can be seen here. You do need to unpause the game and let the game run for a month before it'll calculate, but it'll be what these percentages show. And then finally, we'll have the largest font, and again, that'll be the font that is connected to your capital. So, for instance, Phrygia's capital is in Antigoniea here, but their name is smaller than the name they have over Cyprus. This here is the name that would count, not this one. Something like that. So yes, if you want to play in the third Imperator Rome community multiplayer that I'm setting up, then head on over to my Discord server. Link is in the description below. Read the rules that we've got posted and the Imperator MP announcements thread. Both are in the Imperator's Hall if you scroll down the side. See what's up there and, get involved. Most of the people that were in the previous MP thoroughly enjoyed themselves, and you probably will too. So yeah, come play with me. I need more people to play with. Come play. It's gonna be fun. I want you to play. Come play. I'll see you there. Bye bye.